Hello and welcome, my bakers, with cockroaches inside of their brain, telling them to put different kinds of things into their cakes. Today we've got Chimps Mode for you guys, and what's cool and interesting is that we're playing with Druids. That's awesome, and cool, and fun! But I'm a little saddened, because normally when you get to play with a Druid or something like that, it's cool because you have less than $650 to start off the tower, so you don't need to start off with a hero, which is fantastic. It allows us to pick any hero that we want to play with in the entire game. But then we realize, upsettingly, that Druids don't really have camo detection, and there's really only one hero that can give us enough camo detection to make this possible, and therefore we have to play with Etienne. Yeah. It's kind of where we're at right now, guys. I mean, it's not fun. It's not exciting. So crap, it's gonna get scary here. Whoop! Oh, we missed the blue balloon. Snipe it. Snipe it. Dang. All right, I really want to get a fast Etienne. I really do want to level him up as quickly as I possibly can. So we're going to try to just leave the Druid on last for a second. And see if this is going to do anything of reasonable value. Back to first, because we got that blue balloon trying to stake through there. And also that green balloon. Yes, snipe that green balloon. Actually, I think this is going to go our way. But I don't know if we're going to be able to survive round 9. So this might just be all for nothing. And I do need to survive round 9 to get this money going. Back to first. Oh, crap. A green balloon. Dang. Wait. No. Snipe it. It's just one red balloon this time. Dang, dude. You know, it's not really that big of a deal to build another Druid. I mean, it's just a couple rounds difference. It just feels different for me. It feels like I've failed myself a little bit in some special, magnificent, terrible kind of way all at the same time. So today was super duper rainy where I live. It was not very fun to look outside and just see crap tons of rain. Honestly, it seems weird, but I'm actually looking forward to some snow, dude. It's been too warm for snow. I mean, if there's ever like some evidence for global warming, dude, I mean, it's got to be the fact that no snow at this point in the year is kind of ridiculous. Oh, it's time, baby. Etienne. All right, we're gonna throw Etienne down. I'm gonna put him in kind of goofy-ish spot. We're gonna put him like right here. All right, that's where he's gonna go down. I think this will give me enough room to still be able to hit the mob as they kind of like come on over here. And of course, you want to get them at the entrance and as they wrap around for that last little bit of popping power here. And hopefully that just works out. So again, cam detection-wise, Etienne is the only hero that can make this possible because Druids do have cam detection, but only as a 5th tier Spirit of the Forest or a 5th tier Superstorm, which, I'll be honest with you guys, I don't think that's going to be all that possible to be all of our cam detection, because Spirit of the Forest does not pop DDTs, okay? It does not have any lead popping power. So even though it's one of the best towers in the game and one of the best combos in the game to just play around with, it's not going to be possible for us today, or at least I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be enough. So sadly, we have to do something different, something unusual. To pop our DDTs, we have to rely on Etienne and an Avatar of Wrath with Hard Thorns. All right, it's pretty much a necessity. So, no big dealio. I think we can end up getting an Avatar of Wrath first, finish off the Spirit of the Forest to kind of clean up the last big chunks of balloons coming out against us, and hopefully we'll have a pretty easy time playing this game. If we want to fill it out with a couple more weirder Druids, like some Ball Lightnings or Druid of the Storms, we of course can do that. Overall, I'm not expecting too much trouble out of this Chimps Plus run, but late game you never really know what's going to happen, so yeah, we're going to have to at least play it by ear. All right, we've got a Druid of the Wrath. I'm going to think I'm going to go straight up to a Pop Lust here, because every single Druid beyond that I build will be... Oh, my goodness. Oh, oh my god. I was not sure if that was going through. So far we are having a decent amount of issues. I mean, nothing crazy here. I think what I'm going to do is I think I just need to go for one Heart of the Thunder, and that's just going to stop problems from happening for a long time, so I wasn't really planning on doing that, but it's seemingly the right answer for us. I mean, look at this popping power, dude. That's actually pretty awesome. To watch that happen. Don't forget, Etienne does not have full cam detection for everybody yet. Eventually, we're going to get a little icon on top of ourselves that tells us that, but until then, this is our only cam detection, so we have to watch round 33. And for 37, we should have that guy up to the level necessary. I don't remember which level it is. I think it's like 7 or something. So we'll see what happens. All right, it's time. We've got our first Pop Lust Druid. Now, with a Druid strategy, I gotta be honest with you guys, this is one of the top tier chimp strategies in all of the game. But with this strategy, you usually do have support towers. You usually have alchemists and villages, and or slowing things down with glue or ice towers or things. So you have like a lot of ways to kind of get your good towers going, and then just support them and make sure that they're going to have that extra support, that extra help that they need to kind of get things going in here. Ooh, look at this. This is actually pretty delicious, dude. Usually this guy does not pop around 33, no problem, but today he does. And soon we will have the UAV. Actually, it might be 37 that is a problem for us if we don't get that level in time. I don't know. We got only 3 more rounds to go. It could be tight, but I'm not too afraid either which way. I just got to remember to press that ability. All right, we're going to go for another Popless Druid here, but I got to be a little careful with how I build my Druids, because I do need to make sure that I have 6 Druids all range of each other, and hopefully, for sure, the one Druid that I decide I want to get up to a Avatar of Wrath, I need to make sure that that one is surrounded by the other 5 Druids and all in range of them. I mean, this is a pretty reasonably open space, but the problem is that if I decide to go putting Druids kind of all the way up in the top corner here, they're not going to have very much range to reach the track. And that could suck too, because that extra little bit of popping power that we might be losing could actually cause us to lose the game. And of course, I don't want that. All right, so lucky for us, we do remember to press that ability. That's good. So what I'm going to do is instead, I am going to buy something gooftastic. I'm going to get rid of this guy for $500. It seems silly, but I think I could pop 2 Druids down here, get the extra range, and I can make sure that this Avatar of Wrath in particular will have that extra popping power, which is the main one that I care about. And then if we can get a couple other Druids kind of in range, so that would also be helpful, but it's not quite as important to me to have all of those Druids up to that 5 times thingamajig. I just really want the 1 up to there. And then we can go for a few more over here as well. Like I said, I want to get at least 6 in here. You can kind of tell, I think this is probably the best spot. We'll see if this is going to end up working. Let's throw them down right about here. I think once we get the range, we should be able to reach over here, and then, of course, still reach all this other crap. All right, so we got the Moab coming up very soon. I believe that the Moab should go down pretty easily with a quick ability here. Kablamo! Nice and early. This is a little scarier than I wanted it to be. I'm going to go for the extra... Heart of the Thunder here. This actually is pretty dangerous. Dang, we lost to the Moab. Okay, I just bought a bunch of random crap kind of with my Druids here. If this fails, though, I don't know what I'm going to do to make this better. That's kind of scary. The one thing I could do is possibly afford a Tornado Druid, but I really hope it doesn't come down to that. It looks like it was tight, but we have succeeded. We are successful. The gods of Bloons. Because we popped a Moab, Chris? Yeah, I know. It's not as exciting as it really seems. But when you're struggle-lugging, man, every little tiny baby thing that you could do to make yourself feel better, go for it, dude. Make yourself feel better. All right, it's time. We're going to start getting a few more Popless Druids. And everybody's got camo detection now. Woohoo! That's a big difference, man. It's a big, big difference not to have to deal with that for the rest of the game. All right, round 49. Things are looking pretty good. I definitely got my one guy up to 5 times Popless Druidified, which is good news for us. I got these 2 guys up to that, and then I've got 3 4 times. Oh no, 2 4 times and a 3 times. Which means we could have been better, I think, honestly. Probably could have done better. But I'm not super upset with what we've got. All right, this is a pretty good team. It's a pretty good combo. Seemingly Moabs are still the biggest issue for us, but at this point in the game, we have to kind of just go for it. We got to start saving up our money. We have to try to afford a $50,000 tower. The good news is that with this combo, you're usually pretty set, but if we do need to buy something else, I can go 2 different ways. I can either try to throw down just a random Druid, kind of like over here in this general vicinity, and get him up to a top path, just a Ball of Lightning with Druid of the Storm or something like that, or I could try to position some sort of middle tier jungle bounty just somewhere. I mean, just wherever I feel like a Spirit of the Forest would be good, which is probably somewhere in this vicinity, you know, over here, something like that. Whatever ends up really working for us. But in the meantime, all I'm going to do is just kind of watch the Bloons pop themselves, hopefully, and watch the money, hopefully, skyrocket up. Because the 50s, the 40s are like really, really good for money. The 50s are still not bad at all for money. But then once you get to the 60s, it starts to kind of suffer, at least a little bit here. One thing that I am a little bit afraid of is around 63. I think with this current setup here, I don't think I could pop 63. I And I think even if I build a middle path, I'm not sure that that's going to be enough to pop 63. So you know what? I'm just going to do it. I just kind of like know that I want to do this. So, oh, can I get another 5 timeser? Oh, I can. This is not the best spot ever though. I get a 4 timeser over here. So I'm going to spend the extra 500 bucks. This is not perfect, but it's still a 4 times. Oh no, that was a 3 times. Oh, why does that happen? Through the storm, we're gonna go all the way up to a. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it as a storm for now, and I do want to go for the. Oh, I bought the wrong thing. All right, well that sucks. Okay, well we made a mistake. It's too late now to fix it, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. I pressed the wrong button. I guess we got a little extra decamosation. I guess that's kind of nice, I suppose, especially if we go for a ball lightning. But I already have a little bit over here too. So, yeah. Anyways, $50,000. That's the next step for us. Everything is going down pretty well, but 63 does change things a lot. It's hard to know for sure what's exactly going to happen. We do have 2 abilities to use, but this one's kind of worthless against 63, so we really do have to use this guy kind of effectively, and that means just using him on the last set or kind of halfway through the second set. So far, though, things are going surprisingly amazing! That was good. That was really good. I don't know if it was a lucky tornado wizard or what, but dang, we did destroy 63 super duper easily. And if that's gonna... Oh, wait, you know what? I'm gonna... maybe not super duper easily. Easily enough. With a little bit of ability action in here, we do take it down. But a little scarier than I'd like it to be. But having $22,000 saved up does make me feel okay. And having this kind of lifeline to save us in emergencies is also pretty awesome. Don't forget that all the 60s and 70s, you're just going to keep on getting stronger and stronger. And, you know, until you get to the mid-70s, pretty much nothing happens that's going to kill you, dude. If you beat 65, you're going to beat everything. We're throwing an extra ability here just to kind of confirm. Get rid of the BFB layers real quick. Let's see if this is going to be a problem for us. Yeah, all right. Not bad at all. Okay, let's skip through the 60s and see where we're at when we need to really get that $50,000, man. So I thought this was kind of interesting. On round 73, I ended up letting like 2 yellow balloons sneak through. And I was like, wow, I did not expect that. 73 is usually not that bad of a round. If I expected myself to lose in any way, it'd probably be on 75. That's a very beefy round. The first big change in like amount of balloons coming out against us. But for whatever reason, I replayed round 73, did absolutely nothing different, and I completely owned it. Like the balloons didn't even make it around this last circle. So it does seem like random chance is at least somewhat part of the game when dealing with these Druids here. I don't know. It feels a little goofy. So I'm a little afraid of round 75 and 76. I don't know if I want to try to use this ability right at the very last second here to try to save the day, and then hopefully also help out for round 76. I think that's our best plan of action. And we're going to go for it. All right, save the day, buddies. Save the day. Got some black balloons trying to sneak through here, but with all this combined together, we should be good. Hopefully this helps out for 76 as well. Just a few shots is all I need, I think. We are going to de-regenify a lot of them, but not all of them. There's still a lot of things all over the place here, and I think if we restart, we're probably screwed because I don't think we can get that stuff up. But luckily, unluckily, balloons are going to sneak through. Oh, we're probably screwed. I have a strong feeling... Oh, no, he does actually appear. All right, well, let's see if luck is going to be part of this at all. He is going to be a smidge different as far as where he was. And it looks pretty good. Yeah, all right, so luck is definitely a factor. Or... I mean, maybe that wasn't necessarily full-on luck. It could have been something having to do with where the UAV or UCAV actually was when the round started. And that just kind of, like, led to him shooting in a different pattern. Definitely possible. But any which way, sometimes just replaying the same round once or twice, just enough. Just don't change anything. Hope that things go better, you know? It's kind of weird, but it seems to be the answer for us. The sad thing is, again, we need about $5,000 to get this last buddy going in here. But the good news is, if we can get that $5,000, things are going to be very, very good for a long time. Problem is, we got a big chunk of ceramics coming out, which is, of course, one of our biggest weaknesses. If I need to, I will buy a ball lightning here, and I have a feeling that I'm probably going to have to buy a ball lightning here to just survive. A lot of crap going on, but definitely not enough popping power. It, like, sucks. It super sucks, dude. When you're less than $2,000 away, but there's just no possible way that you can defend this. And I think if we use the UCAV in a pretty necessary way around 77, I don't know if I could have microed through any of that weird stuff there. So we're going to try just getting a ball lightning. It's only 4,500 bucks. It's going to put us off from getting that Avatar Wrath for a little while, but I'm really hoping here that this guy is going to be better against the ceramics. I'm also going to move him to strong now to hopefully hit the strongest balloons. I don't know if that's going to matter too much, but it's actually looking pretty rough for us. I can't tell if the balloons are staking through or not. Luckily, we do take down the beginning of round 78, and we should have the UCAV back for the second set. And then round 79, lucky for us, is actually a delicious amount of money. Definitely going to have Avatar Wrath for round 80 here, and I'm going to need it for round 80. Otherwise, I'm totally screwed. All right, BFB, no problemo. Bunch of camo ceramics. We're going to try to survive without the UCAV. And goes phenomenal. I don't know why we did such a better job against the camo balloons than the non-camo balloons, but whatever, I'll take it. And I think we pretty much need to get one of these two 5-timers up to Avatar Wrath. Question is, which one do I want to go for? And this one's technically closer. It's probably the better bet. Let's just go for him. I don't want to ruin anything, man. All right, so we've got Avatar Wrath. Don't forget, Avatar Wrath, the more balloons that are on the screen, the stronger that he is. So basically, it just means that, like, as things get harder, things actually get easier. It's kind of the weirdest setup ever. But honestly, I do not mind it whatsoever. This guy is good. He's super duper good. Sorry, I'm like in the middle of like a burp thing. I don't really even know what it is exactly, but some sort of weird, like, Chris needs to expel oxygen out of his stomach for some reason. He's talking too fast, probably. But any which way, free play is officially here. Well, people don't like that I call it free play, but I'm still going to call it free play because I'm just used to it by now. 81 plus. Woo! And things are going uber duper smooth. So, let's see. I think I might be okay. Ooh, can I get a 5-timer in here? I might do it if I can get a 5-timer. It looks like it's close, but I think it's no cigar for us. Can we say cigar on YouTube, or am I going to get demonetized? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, wait, how can we do over here? Oh, I can get a 5 times over here. You know what? I'm going to... It doesn't really matter that much. I'm going to put him in a better spot rather than a better times multiplier here, because I'm going to be going for a middle path Druid, the Spirit of the Forest. Now, hopefully this doesn't put us in a crappy situation with DDTs. Because if it does put us in a crappy situation with DDTs where we can, like, barely survive around 90 or something like that, I might have to just switch my strategy entirely and say screw the Spirit of the Forest, which is not what I would normally like to do, and actually spam more random top path Druids. Because top path Druids, believe it or not, can pop DDTs reasonably well. Not great, don't get me wrong, not great, but they still can do something. And having something is sometimes better than having nothing, especially when you're spending $37,000 plus on this puppy right here. It gets pretty redonkulous. Anyway, so far things are going very, very good. Of course, the Avatar Wrath very strong, so we'll see you guys hopefully for the first DDTs. So here's round 90. I am not able to afford the Spirit of the Forest yet. We're going to assume that this guy is going to be strong enough to take down at least these 3 DDTs. Hopefully, but we can also kind of gauge our ability to pop DDTs here, and it's not all that great. I mean, not very great at all. We barely survived. That's pretty scary, to be honest. The problem is a lot of these other guys for Etienne doesn't even do much DDT popping power, so, like, we really are stuck with what we currently have here. And even though I really want the Spirit of the Forest, I am not sure that that is going to help us out for round 95. I think I'm better off spamming a couple more Popless Druids for round 95, and then, after the fact, get the Spirit of the Forest. But for right now, I am still surviving. I'm going to wait it out and see how much money I'm going to get here. Because if I can get enough money on round 94 or so to spam just a few of these guys, I think I'm okay with that. So we go, all right, we got 4 times. Oh, now we have more balloons on the screen, though, so those DDTs ended up being easier. Yes, okay. So this is like, again, the weird situation. It's like, it doesn't make any sense, but at the same time, it makes sense. You get angrier the more balloons there are, so... All right, I guess we're going to go for it, because this is going to get rid of a lot of the random balloons that are kind of causing problems, which might allow my Avatar Wrath to be better against the big boys, the DDT layer and stuff. Any which way, we're going to spam as many Druids as we can with the biggest multipliers. Here's another 5 times, possibly. It might go down to 4 times when we actually place it. Sometimes things are weird. No, it is a 5 times. That's awesome. We get another Pop Plus Druid, baby. All right, for 95. Now Etienne has reached level 20, which means I think this guy can pop DDTs. Possibly specifically if we use the ability. But any which way, I'm not that afraid of round 95 anymore. I think that we can handle it. All right. They are coming around the first circle here before they get popped for the most part. We're going to try to use our ability here. There's a DDT trying to sneak through right now. I can't tell what's going on. I've got the escape button ready to go, but I can't tell if we're popping balloons. It looks like we are popping enough stuff, and we have fought against the grain, and we are back over here popping everything. That looked beautiful. All right, so that was not like the best case scenario. That still was a little bit on the scary side, because I was like not sure if that one random DDT that got over here was going to sneak through with the random hole in the ground. But either which way, we have survived, and we need to push on. Here's another 5 times Pop Plus Druid. Oh no, he turned into 4. As per usual. Another Heart of the Thunder. I think I just gotta spam him. I don't think I could do anything else. I mean, there is a Super Storm that I could go for. There is Ball Lightnings that I could go for, but really, is that gonna help me out at all? I don't think so. I need more bad balloon popping power, big balloon popping power, and or DDT popping power. And all of that is possible with these guys right here. And it's kind of nice once you already have like a loadout of 5 times multiplied. You don't really need to do anything else, and you're still getting that extra boost of popping power out of every single one of your Druids. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, we gotta go Pop Plus again. Just spam them. Why go for anything else? Why do you need alchemists or villages or anything when you just got a bajillion Pop Plus Druids? They are good, man. I mean, it's kind of like a stupid strategy to be good with, but it's still good. All right, we're going to try to save our abilities for round 99 if possible. I'm really hoping that I could just survive this guy without any help. It seems like a stupid spot, but honestly, it doesn't really seem to matter too much. The lightning is what's doing a lot of the popping power, and even if you're just throwing random thorns here and there, you're still hitting the balloons for the most part. And a lot of the balloons are like almost always going to be here. So it seems like that is not a bad spot at all, and we're going to go for another Spam-a-Llama Ding-Dong of Pop Plus Druids. Around 99, we're going to see if we can survive without using the ability. I believe that we can, but I can't guarantee it. So, we're going to watch this pretty carefully here. Looking pretty scary here. Yeah. Ooh, man. It does go to show you, when you're feeling pretty good about the game, you can get surprised by something so stupid. So stupid as DDTs. DDTs suck. They do. All right, so we're going to go for this. We're going to go for a... another Heart of Thunder. We're going to go for the, just to make sure we're doing some popping power here, we're going to go for Pop Plus as soon as we get the money. I'm going to throw this guy down early on. It's not tons of popping power, but even getting rid of some of these mobs is going to be helpful. And we're going to go for this a little early as well, try to get rid of the first set of guys. I should also note that this guy was on last for a little while, and I just swapped him to first a couple rounds ago. So we're going to hope that that's going to be enough for us. It looks like it was scary, but we do survive, and I didn't even get that last Pop Plus Druid. All right. So, I don't know. I'm not going to say I'm feeling really good about the bad, but this is like a lot of projectiles. Usually that is the biggest issue with a bad balloon, is getting rid of the bad layer itself. And having this many projectiles, we're hoping that we just get that popping power flowing. Get it flowing. Sucktastically for... Oh, look at this. Okay. Yeah. Choose, oh my god. Should be handleable. Should be doable. Let's throw down this just a little on the early side. I'm going to use that second ability here. As soon as we get our chances, and bam, there's no way we could lose now. And we get a beautiful Engineer Instant Monkey. He looks stylish, man. I like the look of him. Woo! All right. Well, there it is, my friends. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you press that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And, of course, have a super duper delicious day. Thank you so... You know what? Let's go into free play. Can we survive a couple rounds? I don't know. It should be noted that we are more than halfway through my Chimps Plus run. You guys have not enjoyed it as my original regular Chimps with every single individual tower run, but that's okay. I will probably do the Chimps Plus run all the way through, even if I lose. I will be breaking out Geraldo in situations where I officially lose like 3 times in a row. Specifically, if I get to a high round and I know that I don't think I can do a better job, I will be breaking out Geraldo. Breaking out Geraldo is not an automatic win, though. It should be noted. It's still kind of tough with Geraldo, even in a lot of situations, because Genies and everybody has been nerfed, so it makes him just that much more difficult to use. That being said, he is still one of the better heroes in the game. Kind of by a long shot once you get to late game. but it does take away a lot of money that you would use on other towers that you'd use in addition. So it gets kind of funky with all of that stuff. Here we go. We got $12,000, man. We're going to build some more druids. Heck yeah, bro. This is still not a bad strategy. All right. Look at that money flowing. All right. I think we got to build another one over here. Oh, I got another one over here. Bam. Let's get this puppy flowing. And there it is, dude. All right. We're actually rocking it. Somewhat surprisingly. I mean, we struggled against 99, and now we're beating random DDTs all over the place, and big chunks of some like odds and stuff. It's because I think it's because so many blooms are coming out that the Avatar of Wrath is getting stronger. Uh-oh, this could be the end, though. I'm not doing any continues or anything. When we lose, we lose! Lots of DDTs! Every ability I've got, and it doesn't matter. Good run, though. Good run. 1.5 million pops only. Believe it or not, out of our 3.3 million. Does that mean this guy got a lot of it? 726? Honestly, it's a lot of these guys just kind of mixed up. 422, 1.4, 726, 162. Most of these guys have about 25,000 or about 100,000 for some of the better ones over here. Any which way, if you guys enjoyed, do all that stuff. And then, of course, have a super duper delicious day.